First thing I want to bring up about Security Essential is its resource usage. It is extremely efficient and doesn't use very many resources at all, which is great. So I'm going to bring up Task Manager here, and you can see that MSS ECES.exe is Microsoft Security Essentials, and it stays around 5.5 megabytes of usage at all times. The CPU usage hardly ever fluctuates, even when you do download a virus and it flags you. It still stays around the same. So you can't really beat that. And if we open up Security Essentials and I start a new scan and I have this set to full scan rather than quick, you can still see that it doesn't use hardly anything at all. It fluctuates 5-10% CPU usage at most, and it still stays under 6 megabits of usage. So you can't beat that performance-wise at all. The second thing I really like about Security Essentials is the frequency that Microsoft is publishing the virus updates and the virus definitions. I have made sure that this is updated every single day, and they've released one almost every single day. As you can see, the latest one was just about less than 12 hours ago, actually. So for a free product, it seems like they're really staying on top of the definition publishing. They could rest on their laurels and say, hey, it's a free product and we're only going to publish updates once a week or once every 15 days or once a month. But it looks like they're really staying on top of it and they're updating it as soon as they can, so your computer is always protected from the latest threats. Next thing I want to talk about is the effectiveness of Security Essentials. I've put it through some pretty rigorous tests. I've downloaded files, about 25 different files that it has flagged, and it's flagged everything from JPEGs with Trojans in them to EXEs and patch files, and it seems to catch all of them, and you either quarantine them or remove them depending on what kind of file it is. And as you can see here on this one as an example, this was a JPEG caught in the temporary internet files that it removed the Trojan threat. And that brings me to the fourth item I want to talk about is Microsoft has set up the online malware protection that you can get more information about each threat. This is something that most, if not all, virus and antispyware solutions have, but it's great because it's a free product and they tell you everything you need to know about that threat. The date that it was found, the aliases, what kind of, the alert level, and then it goes on and gives you a summary and symptoms, technical analysis, prevention, even takes you through the steps that need to be taken for prevention, keep the latest updates, use up-to-date antivirus. And then it gives you a lot of information about each individual threat, which is great for a free product. A huge selling point for me for this software is the ease of use. I think anyone can look at this and within a couple of minutes figure out exactly how to use it and how to move around and manipulate the program. It's a big thing for me. I have friends and family that are constantly having their computers infected with spyware and adware and viruses and the like, and this spy bot search and destroy and things like that can be a little daunting for most of them, because they're not tech savvy. This is really super easy interface for them to use. So kudos to Microsoft on designing a great interface. Last but not least, I want to talk about the price of the software. That's the best selling point of it, is there's no price. This is a free product that Microsoft offers for free to anyone who paid for a legitimate copy of Windows. And you can't beat that. They don't have to release software like this, but they have. And it'd be different if they released, free software and it was subpar. But this is pretty top of the line spyware and antivirus solutions. I know Symantec and McAfee and other people have come out and said that they're not afraid of Microsoft Security Essentials, but they should be, because for 99.9% of users, this is perfect software to protect you. Unless you're going out and just downloading crazy things from crazy websites, this is going to keep you more than well protected. So there's no point in paying for a paid antivirus solution, especially if you have one that's updated as frequently as this seems to be. I just hope Microsoft keeps the updates coming, keeps the definitions coming, and keep improving the product.